Coming up, we spend most of our time underground as we start filling up our new rover on its first journey with uranium. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back, and right now it looks like Jacobean and Ixia are causing a massive health and safety hazard by getting dangerously close to each other, or doing some very, very strange sort of alien planet dance here. I think Ixia is probably dancing to ensure that the sun stays exactly where it is, and Jacobean is probably dancing to hope that taking a drill down, which is what we're going to be doing in this episode and probably the next one, doesn't end up with him ending up back in sickbay.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen again. Right,
tasks for today, or tasks for right now. I think we need to go get some more uranium. So, I've got an unknown signal pop up. Let's figure out where this ends up.
There is one at 2.9 away from us, towards the drill, pointing towards the uranium.
I have got one about 1 kilometer away, also pointed towards the uranium. And since we're headed in that direction, let's go. Everyone pick up a drill. Make sure you're make sure you're fully charged up on your energy, and we'll get going. Episodes without incident currently, what's the figure? Episodes without incident 6.
To be determined.
Yeah, episodes without injury 8. We'll see if that remains off the next slot.
All right. Spooky noises 6.
Yeah, we haven't had a spooky noise yet for a few episodes. Explosions don't count because we clearly know what those are now. Okay. If everybody's ready, we'll get underway. Looks like everybody's strapped in. Let's go. Oh, well, hold on. First of all, release the parking brake. There we go. Alright. So, what I might do is I might drop you guys off at the... there's a hole there.
See that?
I'm going to see if I can drop you guys off next to the uranium. I'll park the rover, and then I'll probably go over to the unknown signal. Right, where is this uranium entrance? It is...
Notice how he leaves us for the mining. He goes for a scan.
Yes.
I'll be coming back. Well, I don't think you guys can see that one. Actually, Ixia, you can see one, can't you?
I see one on the other side. There was while you were getting food, there was one that dropped and then just disappeared. So I don't know where that one went.
That's annoying. Right, I think we can just keep this about... Hang on a second.
You might want to put on the You might want to put on the parking brakes.
Yeah, I am. I was just letting it roll down, coast back. That looks pretty good, I think.
Cool.
So, got the drills. How far do I have to go for the unknown signal? 400 meters. I'm going to have to run it because I don't want to run out of jetpack fuel. Jetpack fuel or hydrogen. I don't think I have a bottle on me, no. It's okay, it's only a couple of 100 meters, or 300 meters away. So it's not a problem.
I don't think I've been down these mines yet.
You have, Jacobean. You're the one who made the hole into that mine.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So long ago. I think.
I think we're missing uranium down this hole. Or do we go down the wrong shaft?
If you follow... No, yeah, there's a path that Vectrix started, and that just ends rather abruptly. If you go around... Oh, sorry, if you follow the one down, you should end up with gold and uranium. How do I get to this button box now? There we go. Try your luck to get a new special item. I got a cow drill.
Moo.
29
indeed.
construction components and another hand drill. Do you guys both have enhanced hand drills?
I have a regular one.
Right, I'll bring this enhanced hand drill and hand it over to you then.
I got enhanced.
You've got an enhanced, okay, so I'll bring... Congratulations, Jacobin, you're getting an upgrade.
Hooray!
Right. So if we can just grab a whole bunch of uranium, that would be awesome. Then we don't have to worry about it too much in the future. And of course, now that we've got the cargo, that we can just dump the cargo in on the back of the rover. Right, there we go. We don't have to worry about running back and forth from the base, even though it is only another, what, 400 or 500 meters?
Really? I thought we went further than that.
No, I think we're only about 500 meters away for this. I think. What's this? Scrap metal. Okay. Just found some random scrap metal sitting
Must
around.
be debris from one of the crashed ships.
Yeah, one of your ships probably as it burnt up. Unless there's another one.
My God. Another
Just
one.
because my piloting can't avoid the trees doesn't mean I can't fly.
So you say.
So I say.
Right, there's
I
the
did-
rover.
Of course, I could not save it from crashing on a planet, so there's that.
Well, I mean, we all managed to crash on a planet, although a lot of us were stuck with snaggles. Right. Jacobin, you still down?
Yeah, I'm
Am
still
I?
down here. If you stick the hand drill up in the rover, I'll go grab it on my next going up.
Well, I'm coming down, so...
I forgot the inventory is at 1200 on this one.
Yeah. You have a
Yeah,
little bit more.
I'm also used to playing with 400. My God, is that painful.
400 or 4000?
400.
400.
Ooh.
1 times, yeah.
Yeah, 1 times is fun. And by fun, I mean
Right, here you go, Jacobin.
tedious.
That is your brand new hand drill.
Aha.
Of course, I guess it makes it easier to compute the math for how many thrusters you need.
Okay, well, we can keep
yeah,
that.
'cause
We could keep that second hand drill.
I don't have inventory space.
Right, I'll pick it up.
Thank you.
Now, the only annoying part I find about this is that as we're digging the uranium, we can't just pick it up. I kind of tend to hold F whilst I'm digging, just in the hopes that it does actually pick up most of what I'm breaking, but it doesn't seem to be doing that.
Yeah, I've found that it's just much easier to dig for 30 seconds and then pick up whatever. And if you
Right,
fall,
okay.
then pull up.
Okay.
Do we want stone or just let it despawn?
Just let the stone despawn, we've got plenty of it.
That might be an understatement.
Isn't that what the British do? We understate everything.
Yes, that's a good point.
Oh,
Yes,
yay.
it's only 2 million stone. It's hardly anything really.
It's a drop in the ocean, that is. Right.
You guys
I'm
are
full.
phasing into the rocks. This is going to be a wonderful session already.
Jacobin's not. Not for me.
Might just be your connection.
Yeah.
No, probably.
Right, I'm gonna run up. If you want to be on the safe side, if you do reconnect, if you want to be on the safe side, you don't want to go pinging off into space or anything like that.
I'm going to empty this and reload.
Rightio.
Remember to throw your tools away.
If you want, you can just pop your tools in one of these cargo containers.
There's also a bottle.
Right. That's fine. I don't need it because we're going up and down this place.
Thank you.
Look at that. So British. Don't even have to ask.
It's always, oh, someone's coming out. Well, hold the door for them.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
How long do you hold the door for, and what is the distance that you consider, right, we need to hold the door for this person?
I consider, don't know. It depends on who it is.
In Britain, we do it literally to strangers constantly. We'll always
Yes.
hold the door open for people.
Even if the security on the building says don't hold the door for people that you don't know,
Yeah, we'll still do it.
we'll still do it. Even though it's probably not the best solution, because it increases the risk of something bad happening. But then again, it's a nice thing to do.
But you know what it is? It's the overwhelming Britishness that you're like, well, the security says not to do it, but if I don't, I'm not
Then
British.
Then I'm not British, and I'll look weird. Or something else. Rude would be the term.
It's like for me, I don't drink tea, but being British, I know how to make a proper cup of tea. I just have to know, even though I never drink it.
Well, I wouldn't call the tea that I have the ability to make proper, because I haven't done it in 6 years. But I know how to make a cup of tea. Pretty simple. Well, actually, no, it's probably because it's a really simple thing to do.
See, it's funny you say that, because I watched a video once and it was just people arguing, how do you make a proper cup of tea? And I'm thinking, wow, this is actually a proper debate. How do you make a proper cup of tea? You know, do you put how much water do you put in? What is the correct amount of milk? Sugar, do you add it before, after? How much do you mix it? What kind of tea bag? Do you let the tea bag sort of soak in there? Do you use tea leaves instead? And a strainer, you know?
I'm sorry, the efficiency, the OCD in me from Factoria is going to speak here. How about one of us drills and then two of us can just put our drills away and carry forward?
That can work. That can definitely work. That's what we did initially when we were here. We did that with the gold down at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whoever wants to...
Who wants to drill?
Congratulations, Xia, you've just volunteered. Go ahead, Lieutenant.
Darn it.
Excellent idea, Lieutenant. Now get on with it. Though technically we'd be doing more exercise. We'd be doing more of the work since we're running about all over the place.
True, but that being said, I am recording, therefore I need some footage that's not just me staring at a wall of purpley black.
Of purpley black, on which only a binocular vision segment you can see of.
Exactly.
Everything else
Or,
is just
I mean,
black.
if I'm just against that, I can't really. It's just nothing. If I do pick up any stone, it doesn't really matter, right? I'm full. I'm just going to dump the stone in there anyway. A little bit of stone is not a problem.
Yeah,
You say
especially since I threw a filter in to get rid of the stone. So
you should
not
just
all of it.
gather all those
Right,
stone
yeah.
and just make bigger blocks.
Well, we're going to use that. We're going to try and make that stone refinery, aren't we?
Yeah. And we're going to get plenty of stone when we do the second stage of this session.
Indeed.
We've already filled up one cargo container. Brilliant.
Almost, yeah. I have put some other stuff in there because I picked it up from the... What's it called? But we've got 23,000... Yeah, we've got 23 tons of uranium.
I can't remember what that transfers into in
20...
terms of how much uranium we get.
about 500?
Gadgets, are you in position to hop in? Never mind, you're down here.
Yeah. What was the problem?
No, the ore detectors will let you know how massive the deposits are.
Well then,
I've never seen that.
Is that a property of the API for coding and stuff?
I think so.
Oh,
Interesting. I've never known that.
I've never known that either.
Because I just threw it on one of my buggies on one of my other maps, and I turned it off, turned it on, put it max, and said uranium, massive, iron, too large to count.
Oh. I'll go up and check.
Might that be a mob?
It sounds like one.
No, it's the same. It's unless it's a difference on times mod I have on mine.
It could be. Well, I'm gonna I'm going back up because I am full up again. And I'm going to go have a look.
Because if that's the case, then that can dictate whether we throw one of Jacobine's favorite drill rigs up.
Yeah, but I don't want to start making holes in the ground everywhere. It's not very
Just test your,
British.
defensive rifle.
It's not very British.
Yeah, it's not very British.
True.
We don't tend to dig holes in the ground anywhere. We just.
But this is the U.S. of A. of me speaking. Let's strip mine everything.
Yeah, we don't do that. Even with roads, I know you guys with your interstates and everything just blast a hole through it. We don't. Our roads are windy. Even our main roads, our motorways, are all windy. I can't see anything on this detector that tells me how big it is. I'm gonna have this as show on HUD. Let's see what it's picking up. I just see uranium and gold, and it just gives me a distance to it. Oh, and apparently we've got iron about 200 meters away.
Oh,
300 meters away.
I'll have to look what mod I have.
Yeah, that would be a handy one to have.
Yes, I could definitely use that as well.
I forgot how to get out of the cockpit.
F, I think. I may have rebound things,
No.
but I can't remember.
No need for vulgarity.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I shall rephrase to the letter that must not be said. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, I like that one. Okay, so apparently there is iron, Jacobine, 130 meters in this direction.
Is there now?
Apparently so.
Yeah, I see it as well. Do you want to tunnel towards it?
Do we need it right now? I mean,
Are we within broadcast range of the main grid?
I'll do a bit of digging now. I'll do a little bit of digging. Let's just get rid of this uranium first of all.
So we're within range, or at least broadcast range of the main base. I can see that there's at least 6,000 in the assembler. And then we've got 232,000 ingots on the cargo container. So I don't think we need iron.
No, I don't think we need it right now. At this juncture, we don't need it. Oh yeah, you know why we've got all that iron, don't you?
No.
Don't you remember the amount of times we were running back and forth from rocks?
No, I don't think I was there for that.
You were there because that's when I desynced from myself.
Oh yeah, good point.
I have to open Discord on my web browser to see your mod list.
Why can't you? What are you using for this one? Yeah.
I'm using the app. No, I just the pictures he took.
What about the Discord overlay? Does that still not work for you?
I try not to use overlays because that's one more thing to ruin on like a game.
Oh yeah, no, I've used the Discord overlay in testing on Space Engineers. Obviously, I don't do it because I'm recording, but it's really good.
Yeah, it's useful for if you're doing a very large multiplayer event, cough Stellaris, so that you can see who's talking out of the million people that are talking in the same channel.
Speaking of Stellaris, have you seen the updated Star Trek mod on there?
I haven't seen the updated Star Trek mod yet.
Oh, the New Horizons mod has been updated, and it's phenomenal.
How good? On a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say it's up to a 9.5 now.
Ooh.
They're still updating it further, but essentially they have made every class of starship now for the Federation so far. Anyway, instead of just having standard classes that get replaced as default Stellarises, it doesn't do that anymore. It makes a proper. Each one's got your own class. So you've got your Constitution class, your Ambassador class, your Excelsior, whatever. It's really, really well done. Right, I think this should be our last uranium run.
Yeah. I think the second cargo container is nearly full.
I think so. I don't want to go back with spare space though, so let me know how much we can fill up in there, because you're on your way up, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
That might have been a script I had. I have to double check that.
Interesting. Which means that we can use it without having to install mods. We've got about 2,800 meters worth of volume.
All right. So,
And since we're on 1,200, that means two runs.
yeah, so I'm doing a run right... Well, I'm just filling up to do a run right now.
And then I'll do that.
Yeah. I just heard an unknown signal pop up. I'm going to have to check where that is. I don't tend to leave my HUD on, so... Right, I'm full, so do you want to pick this up first, Jacobine?
Yeah,
What's
I'll pick it up
remaining
first.
here, then? I will run up, figure out where this unknown signal is. Unknown signal 2.8 something kilometers, 2.82 kilometers. Okay.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, I'm not going that way. It's way out of our way too. It's not even towards. It's sort of towards where you crashed, I think. Yep, it's in that direction. Right. Okay. We'll wait for you to return and then we head back to base.
Okay.
Right.
There we go. I've thrown stuff in. Now in a seat.
And we'll go back. Right, here comes the problem. How do I get off this place? Let's see, I'm going to back it up there and then drive off that side. Seems to be suitable. Okay. Oh, that's actually a good screenshot too. There we go. There's the thumbnail for the episode.
I see sparks flying.
It's okay, it's just the car.
Accidents.
It's because the vehicle is very low riding.
Yeah, it's bottoming out. In fact, it is actually getting damaged. We're going to have to either put slightly bigger wheels on.
We're probably gonna have to rearrange the wheels. There's too much weight in the back end.
Yep, it's really being pushed down. Well, you know what we are
can you
now?
increase-
We're now a
can you-
lowrider.
The back is, yes. Can you increase the power in the back end?
No, I tell you what, we can get off this though. I'm just coasting down now.
Holy hell, we are low riding like no tomorrow.
Yep.
Did someone mess with the suspension? Because they're at max. They're at the highest point.
But if you increase the power to the wheels, it gets rid of the suspension bounce.
I don't think it's suspension bounce, it's just pure out. We are too heavy at the back.
Interesting.
Right, well that's an episode name, Lowrider.
Low rider minor.
Right. Well, we're almost back. Now comes an interesting part. How am I going to get up onto that... up that ramp?
Or not.
Carefully.
I'll tell you something, I don't know how fast I'm going because I don't have the HUD on. I know I'm not going that fast, but it's not liking it.
Oh boy.
Here comes the difficult part. Oh no, actually that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
I think we need some treads.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Oh my word, look at that. Before anyone takes anything out, I need a screenshot of this.
Take it from the side. My God.
I am taking it from the side.
Oh God, that is.
That's
so.
quite
But
a
the
low
only
rider.
damage is 2 blocks.
And this is the reason why you don't have cargo on one side of the vehicle. Right.
That's-
Connect up.
Right. We're just
Should
gonna
be.
yeah, we should just throw it straight from the cargo container. In fact, no, we'll need to run it to the refinery, won't we? For now.
Aww.
Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. Because we're going to move the refinery.
Yeah, we're moving the refinery, so they need.
Yeah, so don't do
I
that.
can't remember which. I
At
think
the
we need to label these cargo containers.
Yeah, at the moment, just leave it in this one if it is.
Okay.
And with that, I think we're going to end this particular episode. So there we go, that's the uranium run done. Now we need to get on with everything else. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video and subscribe to catch more episodes. If you have not yet done so, please follow me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/ecgadget, and please consider also supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Lastly, please do follow or subscribe to all the other players in this series. Channel links to the channels for Vectrix, Snaggles, Carter and Jacobine will be in the description box below, as will the links to my Patreon and Twitch. Once again, thank you, and we shall see you soon in Space Engineers.